We're just gonna rip the band-aid off. Do we have any tech gremlins? All right, I got sound. My tablet works. I think we did this. All right. Flight check is go. Oh, how's everybody doing today? Gonna see if I can get this this commission on its way. There we go. I was looking for my express remote. We're just gonna do what we can do for as long as I can do it, because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be able to sit for. Alright, so I was gonna do the tail stripes. I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, and then, I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm just gonna floor it. Work. Whatever work comes out, comes out. I really want to have this one done this week, but I've also, like, I don't know, I got in my own head about stuff, so I'm, like, tripping over some things. But it's all good. I'm gonna pick out a little bit, and then when I start feeling that, like, this is when I rotate through stuff, because otherwise this is where I would get burnt out immediately, like, running into trying to get some of this to look right, not knowing what it is that I'm not happy with, and then, like, trying to force myself just to keep going when I'm, like, not sure what's up. But if I can at least, like, work on a little bit, sleep on it, come back, look, it kind of helps. And so when I can rotate to another commission in between, it lets me still get stuff done without, what? No. Everything I just thought dumped. It's fine. I'm trying to think. I can't find the layer with the spots I'm looking for. There. Okay. Wait, so where's the other one? Is it in the back? Yes. All right. So, all right. I'm trying to see if it's any easier to follow along with the little hand going up again, so let me know. Feedback on stuff like that really helps me just kind of make minor adjustments, because I'm not sure if the hand's in the way sometimes, or if it's neat to be able to see where it's going. I think somebody asked if I can make it semi-transparent. Wait. Wait. Ooh. I can do that with a filter? How do I do it? Opacity? Can I just change the opacity for the layer? Have to move it on the screen so I can see. All right, there we go. Does this work? Goal stand. Ooh. Is that better so you can see, or is that worse? Spooky. Can make it even. That's kind of, no, that's too much. Boop, boop, boop. That's interesting. I don't know if that's any better, if it's not really helpful at all. I'll fuck with it more different time. I just realized I actually could. I was like, oh. Uh-oh. Ow. I don't get regular hiccups. I get like the lone hiccup that comes and feels like someone just jump kicked me in the chest. Like, why? And then when I get the hiccups, it's just that, but I'm like, oh no. I do not like the hiccups. All right. So, and the problem with this is it's not. Right. Well, I think the only reason it's up here so I don't lose it. So. Yeah, and it was so everything else could be. Right. Ah, fuck. But this is the only way I'm actually going to be able to see when it overlaps. Yep. It kind of works. Do. Do. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. You guys are over there listening to whatever game beep boop music, Song of Storms. And over here, I was like, I couldn't get myself going. I'm like, all right, let's turn on, is it 8 Mile? I'm just like, all right, let's, lose yourself. There you go. It's from 8 Mile, isn't it? One of the things I do to get myself working when I'm really struggling is there's just like a couple of songs where it's just like, I don't know. It helps me like buckle down and get my shit together. I'm like, come on. Where did the chat go? Where? Chat. Have you been talking to me and I can't see you? We found the scuff. Where's the chat? There you are. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I was like looking up for it and then there's so many other things on my fucking screen that I would get distracted. And I'm like, no, start drawing again. Hey, Bootsy. Hey, Rampage. Why is it telling me to sign in? Does it hate me? No! Chat! Okay, chat's broken. What do I do? I'm not fixing that till after stream. That's dumb. Web page has chat. Da, 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 da. Give me a second. There's no giving up here. There's only finding the way around. All right. Yes. Okay, we have chat. I'm so sorry. I'm struggling. Oh, because I had this page up initially, which is why I thought I had chat. Okay, so my OBS chat is fucked, but if I leave the YouTube studio window open, we're good. But you guys are so low down there. Come, how do I pop out the... Yeah. Yeah, pop that chat out. All right, that's what I like to see in the nice space I like to see it. Ergonomic. All right, cool. We found the scuff. I fixed it. I was wondering what it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna be the chat missing. Keon, correct, you can't throw wank bangs today yet. I'm gonna work on trying to get multi-streaming working though. So it would potentially be. Although that's another thing I'd like to ask, I guess, is if I'm doing art streams on here. I know Twitch is... There's a lot more going on Twitch. Like the redeems and such, and I'm not sure, is that interesting and work for YouTube, or is that something better to I guess do as a separate stream from a Wednesday one? They're definitely a little more chaotic, but it can be fun because you get to interact. I like it when you guys throw sushi. Hi Bootsy, how's it going? Rampage says, probably too late, but bet other artists that draw this gal would kiss me if the stripes were on a separate transformable PNG. Look. It's not done, but the file exists and the purpose is that, yes, because when I get a tattoo with a ref for a character that has a tattoo, my life is made so much better. And I don't know, I'm like, if I'm gonna give something that's not the standard stripe, I'm gonna see if I can try to make some sort of wraparound for it. But yeah, TLDR, yes, it'll be a transformable PNG, at least as best as I can offer. Which is also why I just did the straight and side views of the arm, so that those direct patterns will be, because this warps and this only shows half and this only shows half. So like I'm coming at the design of the ref sheet knowing that, like, I'm an artist who receives ref sheets and I go, what would I be confused about? And so I'm trying to keep stuff somewhat rhythmic. I think I fucked up a few spots, but like the arms are basically symmetrical. Some of the back patterns are not. So like this is the area that I feel like is the most important to have kind of like the PNG for. And then I'm trying to make sure that they're consistent so that they actually do wrap around. So I don't know. I'm doing my best to have it not be a total clusterfuck, and like it's really not that much. Like I can give the ref sheet to the client first and then try to finish up any last little bits on the on like the stripe ref. So yeah. I have thought about it. I think I like some of the stripes on here better, damn it. Did I keep the ones on the hip like that? I guess kind of. I can't do this to myself. I can't do this to myself. Don't. You can't go back. You can't go back. You can't, the work's done. You can't go back. We can't. It'll never get done. Welcome to my stream where you get to hear the argument in real time with yourself about quality versus the time spent on things. It needs to be perfect. You have to make a reasonable income. But perfection! Yes, good point. Wait, but there's other things I need to draw after this. Ah, fair point. And then, you know, you just go on and on like that till you're like, okay, it's done. It's done. And you're like, it's not done. And you're like, it has to be done. And then I send it to the client, and then they're like, I love it, thanks. And then like a week later, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I didn't color in the eyebrow. And then I have to go hit them up with another corrected thing, and I'm like, hey, why didn't you tell me I didn't do that? And they're like, I didn't notice. I'm like, fuck. Okay, well, I'm glad I did. Hey, where did the, yes. Right, this is, no. Ah, the dyslexia is hitting so hard. Okay, what do we do? Which side of the tail is what? It's not that, wait, no. It's not that hard. It's the one that you think it is, but why'd I draw the other side of it? Are they both the same side? No? No? Why is my brain struggling? There's so much noise from the stripes. Okay, let's make one side green and one side pink. And then I will color code the pink and the green. So I know what side of the tail is what side of the tail. You can't get dyslexic between pink and green. That's a color blindness problem. Haha. All right. What's actually a better... That is a good point, actually, because I was just thinking about using that for a ref sheet. And even though that I was making a joke, that's a real point, because that if I did have a customer who did have color blindness, I guess red and green are not the best choices. What are two distinct? I will figure this out. I will use the colors I need to use for now, but before I add them to a commission sheet. I can't do stage left, I can't do stage right, I can't do left and right, I can't flip things I don't know. My brain can do Tetris too well, and it fucks me over. Okay, so that is the one on the back side, which means that side is this side. So this is the green side, and this is the red side. Okay, all right, cool. That should not be that hard. It literally, like, I feel embarrassed for myself right now, but I'm gonna struggle out loud so other people don't have to struggle themselves, you know? That feels like a really simple solution. I've been doing commissions for this long and struggling with left and right, and if I just do pink or green, like there's like I feel so smart right now. Haha. If I can't tell left from right, but I know a different indicator, go with a different indicator. All right. So I want to do... Can I just paste it? I mean, let's try. I know it'll be kind of blurry, but it might give me a more accurate doodad. All right, so I just want to cut this. Secondhand struggling, yay. Yeah. Happens to the best of us. Exactly. And, like, everybody hits different snags, and it's okay. But instead of going, which one's left and which one's right, I'm like, okay, what can I do to help myself here? So I want to duplicate this one. No, I just want to copy the... Okay. Now, I'm gonna take this off of there. I'm gonna turn it red. Nope, lock the layer. Yeah. All right, cool. And then now I'm gonna take half of it and, what? It's close enough, like sweet. I hate everything. That's not the right shape. All right. So in Clip Studio Paint, I think it's Alt-T, and it'll do this transform thing. And it took me so long to work that out. I wish I had known sooner, because the warped mesh tool is amazing. And otherwise you go down to File, what is it? No, Edit, Transform, and then you go under Mesh Transformation. But it makes it really easy to kind of warp and distort stuff. And I literally found this out like last year. I'm so mad. I figured this out because I did live 2D and made my own avatar. And I'm like, there has to be a way to squish stuff in Clip Studio. Yes. Yes, there was. And I was a goofball and I didn't know it was there the whole damn time. So, once again, not gonna struggle in silence so that you guys don't have to. The amount of tools that the programs have available these days is so overwhelming that I feel like it can be easy to miss stuff. All right, this doesn't even have to be perfect. Even if I get it close, it should be good. I'm just gonna move all these ones out of the way. And then scoot the ones I want back. Do, 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 do. I was like, oh, it's in the way. And then I scooted the thing down and it went with it. That was great. That brought me so much joy for no reason. It's like, it's gonna be in the way. And as I scooted it, it just kept moving. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. All right, how much further? Goes right down to about there. So the problem that this kind of runs into is being able to twist stuff. I think I can to a small degree, but not very well. Which might just be a case of going back up to some of these pieces and adjusting them on their own, but all right, let's see. Let's pull these ones down a little bit further. And then I guess, no, don't scoot everything. I like this crazy geometric shape that's going over here. Like, sure. All right. Can I just do that again? No, wait, it's not Control, it's Alt. Yeah. It's taken me so long to finally just start using some shortcuts that I also probably should have started using a long time ago. It gets really hard when you're behind, though, to try to spend time on some things. Because, like, on one hand, you gain the workflow back, but it was really hard for me to justify the time. That's why when when my Wacom settings got dumped, I was frustrated, but I was like, you know what? It's time for me to mess with those settings anyways, and unless I had to redo it, I wasn't gonna justify the time right now. And I found a much better workflow, and I tried putting some things in different places, and I really like it. I don't know, would you guys be interested on just like a little short video on how my hotkeys are set up or anything like that? Because I actually don't know if I've seen too many other artists really show why they have shortcuts where, what they're, you know. And it's really important if you're trying to have an efficient workflow to have stuff work fluidly. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna scoot these down a little bit more. Now I'm trying to think what's... It looks like these ones got stretched more. That got warped weird. But I should be able to fix it. Oops. Yeah, that helps. I locked the layer. No wonder. I'm like, And then that one's just supposed to be like a lightning bolt. Alright, so... now what? Hey Deathlight, how's it going? You need to be convinced to set up shortcuts because you could not be bothered to put that time in right now. Oh my goodness. It's been really, really awesome changing my workflow. I guess it depends on if you have a shortcut remote or not, but like, oh man, there are ways I still did stuff with my keyboard that are beneficial. The short of it is anything you use a lot, put as close together as you can so that your most repetitive movements have the least amount of travel distance and time, which my thumb and hands thank me for. Just happy to be home, I bet. Oh. Alright, so we got one side there. I guess I can grab the other side and try and stick it over on that one. Sit down here. Yeah. I've already redone the stripes like twice. I'm like, just stop. Just stop. Stop redoing the stop. Stop. I'm like, okay. Okay, put it down. Oh, okay, big stretch. And then we're gonna do the other side. You know, is it this one? Is it this one? Yeah. All right. Cool. So I want this one. I'm gonna hit that. I don't need, no, don't flip it. No, it is the right way. Green side, don't, no flipping. My meat sponge is so dumb right now. I'm you know, I struggle with math. This is why I draw for a living, because at least with the dyslexia, I'm like, there's only so much. This is why I'm not a surgeon. It's one thing if it's a rough sheet, it's another thing. Oh gosh. Know your weaknesses and choose your professions accordingly, folks. How do I do this? All right. It also doesn't hurt. It also doesn't help that my my hip is hurting, so I'm just like doing my best. I really need, like, work has to start happening. So I'm just kind of like, woo, let's do this. Ooh, let's do. Sorry for the noise. I'm thinking so hard right now, you have no idea. The fans are going full blast on my little brain. It is wrinkling into peak form as I try to figure out where the hell these go. You know, I like that though. That's good. All right. Do those look okay? I don't know. Let's see. It's adding wrinkles as we speak, yeah. All right. I think I can get rid of the pink and the green. See, because if I sit here and I take this and then I form this and I make, then at least if somebody needs it in this like natural-ish position, they can have this larger one to tear up and use. But yeah, I'm gonna make some high-res stripe pack for this. All right, brain processing. What are we doing next? What do we want to do? We doing the tail fluff? Doing the tail fluff. All right. Ow! That was my thumb. I'm sorry. 1 second. I need to curse. Okay. That whew, was, yes. Got myself right on the knuckle. I don't even know what I did. I like rolled it and it flipped and then it smacked me. And I'm like, what did I do? It got me good. All right. I had to mute it so I could cuss for a second without without having YouTube be mad at me. I mean, I'm just saying fuck. It's not YouTube that would be mad. I'm just saying fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Except it's a lot louder and I don't know if the microphone if the microphone will cut out. It's just like, okay. All right. I need a second. I'm good now. I'm good. That really did hurt my thumb, though. All right. Big stretch. Always stretch. And if I don't stretch, I won't be able to keep drawing. All right, all right. Oh, big snaps. Okay, we got Rice Krispies in the spine today. That is good. Well, that's good-ish news, I guess. All right. So, like, do these still go in the same direction? Because I feel like this one would probably actually... No, use the... Okay, I threw my remote and I stopped using it. All right, now I've got the remote back. All right, let's see. No dolphin noises. No, I have a soundboard though. That would be hilarious. Oh. It's just what I'm literally such a klutz. I'm used to it. As long as I didn't bust anything and I'm good, then we're good. 'Tis just a flesh wound. Do. All right. For me, if my back pops, it means my inflammation's down enough that my my bones will crack. It feels nice, actually, as long as it doesn't hurt something. So I'm like hesitant, but I don't force anything. But if something goes, I'm always relieved. I used to crack my knuckles all the time in high school, particularly like the knuckle on my index finger, my pointer finger, on my drawing hand, and it was just like, now, not so much. Now when that one does pop, it's like a big, like, chunk. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that still did that. Alright, stop shading that in. Why are you doing that? I did traditional art for so long, it's so hard for me to remember I can, like, bucket fill stuff. I'm like, right. Alright, let's see. What else do we got here? I don't know if it was supposed to have that much of a... Alright. Yeah? Select. No. Yeah. Yeah. Where are you? There you are. Why are you on the wrong screen? Okay, 10 is too many. I'm gonna drop this. No, I'm not. Cool, I caught it. I almost dropped my keyboard on my foot, but I don't know what I managed to just do. I managed to really, really not want to drop it on my foot. It's like I already just dropped something on my wrist. Hurt my thumb. Not smack myself again with another object, please. Alright. Oh no. This isn't. I feel like this should be... Yeah, that should be smaller and that should be larger. No. Alright. I think that's better. And then these look a lot bigger, honestly. Do 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 do. All right, and then let's see what else. I feel like all of this can scoot all the way down. Oh, but that gets hard to... All right. Too much. Alright, let's do it a little bit smaller. Alright. Alright. Should go about there. I'm so sorry. I'm listening to other music in my ear. So if I'm humming to something that's not sounding like what you guys are listening to, it's because it's not what you're listening to. See, now these look too spaced out though. Because it's spaced out along a curve that's being stretched out. I don't know. It should be all right. All right, let's see. Do you guys have any, like, other questions relating just in general to character sheets or anything in general? Just something, you're always welcome to ask any questions you have. I don't know what else to ramble about, so I'm gonna start rambling about something. But if there's anything you want me to ramble about, here's the chance to get me going. Right, this tail's down here, isn't it? All right. What's the secret to consistent turnarounds? You mean like this? Where she's all the same height? Do I still have the layer? So for me, when I do the front and the back, I flip the front to make the back. So it keeps everything between those two consistent since they're mirrored. But when it comes to, there we go. When it comes to making the side turnaround over here, what I did was basically draw, where's the layer? Is it this one? Yes. So I essentially drew a baseline for where her feet was, and then drew, using the two mirrored ones as basically a way to create a straight line. I knew that this is the top of her shoulder, so her shoulder needs to be over here. Same thing for like the top of her hip here, so I knew that that goes there. This is where the bottom of her butt cheek is. There's the bottom of her butt cheek. So anything that was a major profile point or silhouette, I kind of made sure that I had the points I needed. And so like same thing with where the mouth is, where the top of her head is, and then roughly one where her ear should be, which actually shows me that this ear isn't quite tall enough. It should be just that little bit extra larger. It's not the end of the world, but if I didn't have that line there, I might have had an even further inconsistency. But yeah, that's how I try to make sure that anatomy on this one. There's way more in-depth tricks for like how animators do turnarounds for animation, but just for doing like a basic commission sheet, if you're just trying to do front, back, and side, this is my basic little setup. I just kind of do the front, do the back, and then use that to create this equation that I follow for making the third one, essentially. Fallout page asks, what makes a good ref sheet versus a bad ref sheet? How clear things are. What I find frustrating is when there's heavy shading, not just cell shading. Cell shading's okay, because you can usually tell what's an in-depth shadow versus not. But anything that's shaded, it works as a ref if there's an additional image that comes with it that's a flat color. Like if I'm thrown a couple of different images, I can work with it way easier. But if it's the only, if you get a shaded ref sheet from an artist, I would ask them if they could please save you a flat version. And like it's totally worth it if they're able to, because that causes me the most distress. And then when there's confusing patterns like this, so I want to add some kind of notes that just kind of help be like, okay, the general design is, you know, some lightning bolt type shapes, and then these little pockets, and then a gradient here and whatnot. So like kind of highlighting how to, like that some things are a stylistic choice, because when you get really complex patterns, you're like, oh God, do I have to follow this to a T? It's like, okay, well, you can want to follow it as close as you want to, or you can just use the, you know, zebra stripe brush. I don't, you know, but I am so tired of seeing the same brushes downloaded from Clip Studio Paint on every ref sheet. Like on one hand, it's easy to replicate because a lot of artists can get the brush, but on the other hand, it creates a lack of diversity in the patterns, which is why I was just like, oh, I just want to doodle like little lightning bolts and stuff in this one, like just stuff that makes it interesting. So I do worry that I've made a bad ref sheet by making too complex of shapes, but I'm trying to make sure that I counteract that worry by maybe making a note that says, you know, you don't have to follow the stripes exact. This is, you know, this is the gist. And if you do want to make it more exact, or someone's too stressed out about it, I want to throw in a PNG knowing that it's complicated. Very similar to when a character has a lot of tattoos. It's not necessarily bad. It doesn't make it a bad ref sheet if you don't get a PNG file of the tattoo, but it makes it a amazing ref when you get that transparent PNG. Sometimes I have a commission that's big enough to justify doing the whole like draw it from scratch thing and making sure it's in my style. But if I'm doing like quick weekend sketches where I'm trying to have a shorter turnaround time, I definitely want to make sure that if I'm able to use a PNG for a tattoo, I'm going to, because it's going to look a lot better than whatever I'll do in the fraction of the time I have to work on it. Okay, so I'm going to go this layer. Character design. Ooh, character design tropes that tickle the brain happy chemicals. That's a hard one. I don't know. Is kobolds a trope? I feel like that's a little broad. Let's take a quick look. I'm gonna save this and let me pull up a few ref sheets. Let's look at one or two that I've done maybe. I've also got another one I'm working on in the future here, so I'd love to do kind of a breakdown about my whole commission process. I'll get there eventually. What are you blooping about? No. What? Every time why is it doing this? Okay, I don't know why my computer is possessed. It's fine. Like, okay, here's one. So he's got this reference. Try again. This little sash around his waist with this sort of intricate little flower design. And I made sure to include on the ref sheet a thing of the design, and then I do believe I saved it as, yes, the ref sheet pattern. And then I tried to give them the Clip Studio. But anyways, yeah. So I tried to make sure I gave the pattern that I used along with the sheet. And then just making sure that the colors are pretty clearly separated. I saved him flat and had to redraw the whole line art in an hour. I was so mad. Well, I didn't have to redraw it in an hour. I was so mad that I redrew it in an hour. I was like, you were almost done and now you're not almost done. You need to be almost done again. I think one of the complicated things about doing ref sheets is trying to balance things like the amount of details, like trying not to make an outfit too busy or too difficult for other people to replicate. But like, I don't know. There's a lot that goes into good character designs. I think they should have interesting silhouettes and vibrant color palettes that are cohesive and convey something about the character. Like, he looks like he's supposed to be a fancy boy. She looks like I'm gonna death by snoo snoo, and I think that those vibes are accurate. And let's see, do I have any other reference sheets I can pull up here? I don't know. We'd have to go back to 2022. So many kobolds, oh my god. But these are the same thing where I did the front side, and then I flip it, and I erase all the internal details out, and then I fill in the back. So it keeps the proportions from the front and the back pretty consistent. Let's see. You really like it when the ref sheet has some sass or life in it. There's so many that are just boring A pose front back. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Because I think here's one I did for you of Clicks, where she's got like this gives you a little taste of her personality in the image versus I don't know if I really have too many that are just completely a static image, because that's one of the things I really try to put in the image is something about their personality to okay, this one's, see, this is probably about as stationary I think as some of my poses have gotten. Oh, look, it's another Star Wars one. Man, how many ref sheets have I done? Aw. You guys trust me to create your OCs to some translatable depiction that you can take to other artists and go, please draw. I think that's awesome. There's more kobolds. I know there's more kobolds. There's so many more kobolds. But yeah, I've even done sketches as ref sheets too, where I didn't do like all the line art and everything. Oh no, I lied. She's got line art. I love her. They all look so cool, and you guys let me design them, and I don't know why. So it's probably because they look cool. I love it. Oh, and this one's awesome. I like when they have neat things I get to draw, like the artificers and stuff. Not everyone wants to draw like mechy bits or computer pieces and Clicks and Raga are from the same game. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot you send a lot of people my way too. It just goes to show how having good customer service goes a long way though, because I mean, you enjoy working with me, you enjoy the result, and then your input about that is why other people have come to work with me as well. And I can't deny that. I must be doing something right. Dust still doesn't have a ref sheet. Oh no. We'll have to fix that then. I did try to make sure that the one drawing I did of her was clear enough to use as a ref sheet at least. So, Scuts no lie, you're the person I trust with ref sheets more than anyone else. Aw, thank you, Rampage. You don't have as many from me as you want, but the ones you do are some of your faves. Aw, I'm so glad. I'm hoping to get everything like straightened out so that my turnaround time's a lot shorter. And ref sheets are actually one of the things that are a little bit easier on my hands to do. So I think I'm going to lean into ref sheets and digital painting moving forward as things that are still doing commission work, but are allowing me to not run my wrist into the ground. Motel says, you draw armor mech so well. Hello. Aw, thank you. It took a long time to get comfortable enough doing it, but I worked in like production long enough around like parts and junk and shit that I just I think about the pieces and then I draw stuff. Also, like, artificers are cool as shit. Oh, you want to see some more armor? Someone let me design. They're like, just do something with some rose, like, rose thorn motifs. And I was like, yes. And so I just kind of went nuts trying to make some sort of, like, armor plating. And, like, I love this little loinclothy bit. Very technical, yes, much wow. You know, this would be really fun to make as cosplay armor. I would hate myself for choosing to make something with this tiny, intricate, like, thorn bullshittery all over it, but damn it, it would be so cool. And then, like, this little part where it's just the, like, little gold thorn, I don't know. Anyways, I had a lot of fun just getting to play around and design it. Like, I appreciate I get to have fun with that kind of stuff. You think once the twins are wrapped up, you're gonna have me do Zay's up? Ooh, yeah! That's awesome. Oh man, did I opened. No, brain, fuck, sentence, try, please. I opened their file and they're actually further along than I thought they were, so I was really excited. There we go. Where are they? There's the ladies. They're the next ones coming along after this. But I'm gonna do the same thing. So this is where I haven't done the back yet, but I'm going to finish the front first. Yeah. Struggling. So I just need to finish their last little bits here, I think. This is looking like it's really close to done. And then when I'm able to just flip them over and do the back, it'll be fine. And then they each get... Oh yeah, we're gonna have some mechanical stuff on that. We got 2 mechanical arms, and then we got some mechanical wings on Sugar here. So this one will be really fun. Definitely, you'll probably see this one on stream. I'll be working on this one when I'm working on this one. Deathlight says, we just have that colored sketch, but even then it's no longer accurate because we shifted her colors a bit. I should still have the file. I can go back and I can just make it more accurate. Because yeah, I did decide to change her hair to that warmer... All right. All right. Jaw on the floor. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you like them. Sorry, I got some tunes in. Oh no, which side of the tail is it? I flipped it. That's funny. Okay, yeah, no. Green and pink. Handy. I need to find colorblind friendly. All right. All right. So we'll do that one there. I guess that one there. Doo-doo-doo. Or not. Maybe not quite that much. So, oddly enough, I never really thought about this. I mean, I guess I probably have at some point. I had to have. But I was gonna, when I wanted the fucking try again, yeah? Yeah. So when I was in high school, I was playing God of War, and I think when you beat the game, this was back when I actually played video games. When you beat the game, there was like extra content and like behind the scenes stuff. And they showed all the stuff, like how they did the level design and like just what it was like working there. And I was just like, holy crap, like someone designed Kratos and someone designed all of these like background characters and all the monsters and the level design, like the number of artists that they had come in and work on that project. And it was a game that I really enjoyed playing, and it was just like, I really felt inspired and I wanted to get into game design and do like character design for video games and do work like that. And I didn't. I didn't do it. I thought that there was too much competition. I thought that there was no way I'd ever be able to like actually get a job doing that. My art would never be good enough, blah, blah, blah. So I gave up before I tried. And I just was like, well, I guess I'll just do art as a hobby because I'm never going to be good at it. And I'm never going to be good enough at it to make a living off of it. I scoff. My future self looking back and just fucking face and palm like, dumbass. Should have started sooner. But it's crazy that I gave up on that, and then after I got sick and I lost like my ability to hold a regular job, that I just fell into art, and then it kind of comes back almost full circle to be creating characters. It might not be for video games, but it's still making people happy with my art, and it's still getting to like make new things and play around with creative ideas. And it's nuts. Sometimes you don't get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. And I would say that by not ending up in any of, I don't know, Blizzard's workspaces or some of the other really abhorrent stuff that I've heard about a lot of the game studios, particularly how they've treated women in the workplace and such, it's just like, I probably skipped out on some bullshit, and that's fine. Do. Do, 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 do. Excited to see what I do with Sugar's wings as well. Ooh. Whether metal feathers or leather metal spines and stuff. Oh, you didn't tell me there were options. I just assumed it was like a metal filigree. Hold the phone. Okay, all right. I will, my first thing that kind of comes to mind is stop. Try again. His name's not Night Song. The little guy, he's a Night Fury. God damn it. I can't remember his name. Toothless. There we go. Toothless. His little tail flappy flying guy, like something where it's like spokes and leather like that. Toothless. Bootsy says you like them so much you had to hit the thumbs up button for the stream. Oh, thank you. Definitely make sure to like it, you know. It lets YouTube know. Lets YouTube know. I hate this. This looks bad. I want to restop drawing it, please. What about it? We're gonna go green side. Oh my God, I'm going crazy right now. I am learning. I'm learning lessons. I know a lot of things, and there's a lot of things I don't know. And today I learned that the straw for chickens is, you don't want to touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch the straw for chickens. Just don't. I was like, oh, my little chicken, she's gonna have new bedding now. And my hand is on fire and it itches and I hate everything because I'm rubbing it on my tablet. I've just been trying to ignore it this whole fucking time. I'm just like, I'm scratching at my finger. I think I've got something stuck under my cuticle and I just want to chew my finger. And I'm like, okay, yeah. It's definitely itchy. I'm not going to gnaw on my finger like a dog, but the feeling is there. So I'm gonna find some gloves for the next time I need to give my chicken some straw. I've like dealt with straw before, but I guess this is like, they shredded it the fuck up. It's like fine, no, you don't have fine grit straw. What do you call it? I don't know, but I hate it. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate it. My hand's all like red in a bunch of spots where I'm just like, okay. But you know, I've learned the lesson one time. I will not have to learn this lesson a second. I will not touch it with my bare hands. I will not deal with the chicken bedding right before a stream. It was the worst idea I've ever had. Well, I mean, it needed to happen. I finally was able to get a ride to go and get my chickie some supplies, so I did. And then she yelled at me when I was messing with her little nesting box. I'm like, that's fair, but you want me to put some bedding in here, ma'am? Because she kicked it all out. And then I try to feed her snacks, and she's really picky, and she doesn't want to eat anything. I'm like, why? And then I brought her noodles, and she likes the noodles. So I took a handful of noodles out. I was eating the noodles, and then I threw some to my chicken. I ate noodles with my chicken this morning. We bonded. She's pretty cute. It's been nice now that I can actually like walk out there to go see her. I'm like, aw. I just want to get like a little chicken diaper and let her run around inside the house so she can eat all the spiders. uh Totally night song. They're cybernetic wings, but they're made in D&D tech levels, so okay, all right, we'll see. Black and white would be pretty colorblind friendly. Deathlight says, bit of advice you got from a guy that does Battletech lore: always punch that card and take that ride. You never know what might happen. Rampage says, you suppose D&D tech levels doesn't mean much when their mom is Sriracha and their sister is Cinnamon? Those two hit 40k cyberware in farmer design. Okay, fair enough. That might be mites? Yeah, I did wash it off. Definitely. I was pulling little bits of straw out of my skin. I was not happy. It was fresh bedding. It wasn't her bedding. It wasn't dirty bedding. There was no bedding. She kicked it all out. I bought fresh bedding and it was like all compact. So I had to like dig my hand in to pull it out. And when I dug my hand in to the straw dug into my hand. Sorry, I guess I didn't specify. It's clean. It's clean straw. It's not dirty straw. I'm also like really allergic to grass, and like my hand burns the same way it does when I just touch a lot of like heavily pollinated shit. So it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm just like, God damn it. I feel like I should have done the math on that, but I really wanted to get my chicken some stuff set up and then get my ass on stream. So, you know, I didn't think that through as clearly as I guess I could have. But like I said, you know, you do it once and then you don't do it again. I am not happy with how this is looking. It's fine on the one tail. This one is not. I'm not feeling it. Not trying to wail a different song. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I'm listening to ELO because ELO is awesome. Let's see. Ever had an itch on your palm and you just bite it? Yeah. Whenever I scratch an itch and it won't. I'm just like, eventually it's just like, I just got gnawed. I just make it go away. Please stop. That's basically, if I weren't distracting myself drawing, where I feel like I'd be at. Is there any more? Oh God, because there's still... I can see. I touched a cactus, but its name was Straw. There's like tiny little... Like, my hand's just covered in tiny little slivers. And I hate it. I got the ones out from between my fingers before stream, so at least there's that. Oh. Definitely gonna wear gloves next time, yeah. You should send me videos playing Battletech. He gives out a ton of great life advice as he plays. Ah. What do we do now? Okay. Goes... And then the next one goes... And then the last one goes... like that. Which means... Is her tail like a different length? I feel like I'm struggling to get stuff fitting in a way that looks... Why does this make stripes look so good? Shit. You know, that's the real reason I used a dolphin noise. I didn't even say fuck. I just said and I'm like, pff, pff. You know I fucking do. You know I want to fucking draw your OCs. And I was just like, it's not. And so I just added the little dolphin noise so it sounded like I said fuck, but I actually didn't swear. For all the times I actually cuss. That one wasn't one. Oh. Now you know. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave those stripes together. Just like that. We'll see how I feel about it. I still feel like they're spaced out a little bit too much. So what if I just bring them closer together? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. Sorry, if I get quiet, I'm using all of my brain cells. We're thinking. All right. I'm less frustrated with how that looks. Is it... What if I just move the tail around? Oh, what if I just scoot it? Too far. I love putting stuff on its own layers. I'm like, yeah. Do I want to move this around? Does it help to lift it up so I can see what's on the back of the tail? Do I need to extend the page out? No, that doesn't look good because it just loses the form of her tail. Alright. I'm gonna leave it there. Alright. I'm gonna save this. I've got the stripes done. I think. Or no. I'm still missing. Yeah. All right. Something like that. All right, let's see. Yeah, no. Do 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 do. All right, so. Do 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 do. What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna delete that. Let's drop that again. All right, save. Trying to think what the easiest way to make this into like into a transparent PNG for the stripes. I'm like, should I just... I don't know. Alright, so I saved it. Let's see, what else? Where are we at? What time is it? It's 6. Been going for an hour and a half. Looking good. Squawk? Have a good night, Rampage. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Wait, what? There you go. Wait, what? There we go. I broke chat again. Thank you so much, Squawk. Let's see. Should I do... What is that? Is that... Huh? Is that finger thick enough? Why is the pinky thicker? Internal screaming, I can't leave this alone. I'll come fuck with it later. Does that look better? I feel like that looks better. Oh, that looks so much better. That actually looks like a pinky. Ooh, guess what I'm gonna go fix? When I see when I say if I see something that bugs me, I go fix it. That's where we are. Nope, wrong. Wait, no, it's the right one. Alright, delete. Yes. Okay. And then I want to go here. Yes. Fantastic. All right. That hand has been bugging me forever, and I just left it alone. It's like, I don't know what's bugging me. I don't know why it's bugging me, but it is. And I will find out. But I'm not going to freak out about it until then. And then the light bulb just finally went. I was like, that's it. The pinky's too thick. No. Why? Why? What shade of... Huh? Normal. What is... Why when I select this and I try to draw, is it blue? What's going on? What? Alright. It's not... Yep, there we go. That's what it is. Fab. There we fucking go. Yeah. All right. Do I have a multiply layer above it? No, I actually, I had the base layer that everything is mask clipped over was faint, but I also had the whole layer itself actually turned down on the opacity. So I wasn't color dropping the correct color because it wasn't at full opacity. It makes sense. I just didn't realize I'd done it on both. But it's so that I can get the line art at a different intensity than the like fur colors and stuff. All right, so let's hide the stripes from before and just leave the ones from now. I'm trying to think what else I actually need to do other than her piercings and stuff. I guess I can start on some of those. I don't know. I want to fix her ear now that I know. Oh, but would it fuck with her hair? No, it's fine. That won't fuck with shit. Alright, I'm gonna fix her ear. Just gonna do... Yeah, it was about that much. We're just gonna guesstimate. We're just gonna get it nice and close. I think tall ears are important for maned wolves. She is a maned wolf. They have long legs and pretty prominent ears. So I feel like that's a good one to not ignore. Why? I don't know. I just care about that part. All right, let's see. I need to stand up and stretch my back while I stare at this. What else? What else? Should I do more on this? Zay just left, so I probably shouldn't move to working on their ref sheet. They are the lifted doggo. Yes, much lifted. Very well. Okay. Standing up. Bones. Oh. All right. Trying to think what else I actually need to do on this one. I wasn't actually prepared to get through the stripes. Now I don't know what to do with myself. I didn't think I'd get this far. Let's see, what else do I have? My goodness. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I could try to work on an outfit for a different ref sheet. Here's the painting. I think I'm gonna save this one for a whole different stream though, because I would like to basically sit and do this in more or less one go. I'm really excited to paint. So this is gonna be a crystal pony. And I like trying to capture the environment like it's actually refracting in a crystal. So we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. The other one in here is a ref sheet. Or I could see about just working on the stripe ref on its own. What's funny is I just want to spread the back stripes out, create the wrap, and then take my own wrap and put it on her sides. I don't know if that would work. Alright, I'm gonna put this one down for now. Let's see if we can add this one's outfit. So let me pull that up real quick. It is somewhere. Crunchy, crunchy. Alright, slightly smaller on the blades. Just like chicken. Scots, what's wrong with you? I'm listening to super fast jellyfish, okay? I don't know what I just caught myself singing. I'm like, what am I mumbling? There's some sing about some chicken. Crunchy, 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 crunchy carrots. I feel like that's the other thing I said was crunchy. All right, one with, all right, hold on. This is the other thing where I forget stuff, so I'm tired of forgetting stuff. I'll just make notes. 2 versions. Okay, medium length wavy, got that. Got that. Leather chest piece, gauntlets. Gauntlets and boots. All right, boots up to her knees. Over her chest piece is a flowing navy blue robe. There's the style. Okay. 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 Arms and legs. And the general color for the robe. Okay. Those are the gauntlets, those are the boots. I'm just gonna copy image and paste. Paste. Cause then I can just go and zoom. Okay. Do. So leather chest piece just looks like a vest with some buckles and the robe style. Do. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start adding on, basically, I think her base layer. I don't know if I got anything for her pants. That's fine. All right, so I'm gonna throw her outfit on a new layer. I'm actually gonna throw it in its own folder because it's gonna have different pieces. Okay. And then let's see, we got about, let's go for a little bit longer. I think I'm doing okay, so do it for a little bit more. I'm gonna probably take a break after a little bit. I don't think I've actually had food today. I think I've just had 2 cups of coffee. Oh no. And some cheese. I did eat cheese, but a meal cheese snack does not make. So I will go and rectify that. So it looks like a high collar. And it comes down. So we've got something that comes down kind of like this over an undershirt piece. And then it has buckles all the way up. The thingies on the hands go do. And then it looked like it had some sort of additional patch kind of sewn on top, so I'll make something like that. And then it'll be the other one on the underside. She's got little leggy bits. Yes, leggy bits. That's what you call shoes. Mm-hmm. That's what we call shoes here. They're just leggy bits. Did she have high heel shoes, or what am I doing? She probably just has some boots. She's standing on her tippy toes, though. Alright. Then I guess it was kind of like a bit that came down over the knee. Do. And then let's make the robe in blue. So she's got, the hood comes there. Then this looks like it's got a one arm covered. So try to get some kind of cool profile kind of shape with that, so it's not just a boring one. And then it crosses down kind of like a toga, it looks like, with some kind of belt. And it goes down and it kind of layers up. And then it kind of splits along the leg over here. I don't know what the pants situation is. I only presume that she's wearing them. I need to go back through the description. There has to be something about pants. It's just the least important information, to be honest. Who needs pants? I'm joking. I can only retain so many details at one time in my brain. So I grab as many as I can, and then I go back and adjust as I go. Alright, and then let's do... Oops. Yeah, that's, we're doing it. Alright. And then I'm not gonna put much more into the outfit than that until I get it kind of run by the commissioner, so that I can be like, all right, is this, you know, kind of what you mean by the whole combination of the refs have kind of gotten to stick together? Like, I think that this works. Do. And then just to... something like that. And then it looks like it's got some sort of belt going down here. I want to give her crisscross belts because fuck it. I wanna. If they tell me they don't like it, then I'll don't want to do it. There's a lot of times where I'm just like, what if I did this though? And it ends up staying. But I really don't like to follow refs too like, it's one thing, you know, you follow the gist of a ref, but I don't want to follow something so closely that I'm just taking something else's design. So I do my best to kind of try to differentiate it a little bit. And I'll probably do a version with and without the cape, just so you can see her outfit underneath. So when I go and kind of divide this out for layers, I'll do, I'll just do one without the cape so you can see her outfit, and then I'll do one with the cape on, and then one with the hood on. Alright, let's try to get a decent profile there. Alright, see how this goes. Alright. Nadrin heading to bed now. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in. We're actually rolling up on 2 hours here, so I think I've hit the window of how much I'm getting done. I'm gonna go ahead and send off this outfit ref, and yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get some food in me, and if you're wanting to catch me for some more art tonight, if I get anything done, it'll be over on Twitch. Where do I get my commissions from? Like through FA. Okay, before I go, I'll go ahead and answer that one more question, Squawk. I currently go through Discord, but it's because I've been doing commissions for so long that I've kind of cultivated enough people who are in my Discord server who want my art. But I have done, I've gotten commissions through, I've done a few through Twitter, but honestly, I did them mostly through Tumblr and through Fur Affinity. But, yeah, I just, wherever I have an inbox, if I get a request, I'll take it. If it's something something I'm interested in working in, and I'll just direct them usually to Discord is the new Discord's the new hip place to keep track of everything, I suppose. But yeah, no, I mostly get, honestly, through a lot of word of mouth. I'm really grateful. But yeah, when I had to like look for commissioners and kind of start building things up, it was mostly back when Tumblr existed. But yeah, different social media have different reach, so it depends where your following is, I would say. Wherever you have a good following is a good place to try and do commissions at. All right, I'm gonna go get some food. Thank you so much for joining me. You are so welcome. I always look forward to it. Wednesdays are one of the highlights of my week because I enjoy this. So thank you so much for chilling with me. I got a good chunk done. Feeling good today. Everybody take care. Have a good one. It means the world to me if you hung out, and if you appreciate the facts and the nuggets of information I share, just hit the like button because YouTube's stupid and it needs input. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good one. I'll see y'all. Bye.